Hello everybody, and welcome back here to another fine episode of the Artist Corner, where I, Mr. Dave Joyner, bring you fine drawing tutorials on a regular basis. So we are going to say hello to you. We haven't talked to you in a while. I've been preoccupied with window painting and things like that, but it's been a while, and I think it's time for us to go ahead and try to do a quick tutorial. So what we're going to go ahead and do is this picture I've got here of Mr. Wolverine. I'm looking for my pens right now. Alright, as long as I've got the ink, let's see here. I'm using a large tip. We're going to come in here. You can see I've already done some inking. And we're going to go ahead and we're not going to do too much with the overemphasizing on the line work here for the. I don't want to actually do too much. We're going to go minimal on his lines. The actual shaped lines, the ones that go around like there and there. He's probably going to have one here, one here. This is going to come down a little, and probably in here. See, the problem is at some point I'm going to start shading, and I want to make sure that, you'll have to forgive me, I got Dave sitting in the background over here making noises, so hopefully he won't be too big of a distraction. Remember, the bicep has two heads, so this side and this side. And we're just jumping all over the place, I know. I can kind of follow some of my construction lines a little bit here and here. I'm going to say at some point I'm going to come in here and start worrying about the shadows, because that's always fun.
Your toes out of it.
There we go.
It'll be fine.
And here,
Slit your foot open.
shadow lines.
That vent will slit.
Same here. Alright, we're going to come in here and start putting them here. We're going to, let's see, where are we at on time? 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and leap forward, shall we? Okay, everybody, so let's go ahead and jump back in here. I've done a little bit of the black work. I'm going to bust out with a pencil, if I can find one. Hold on. And I put my pencil, actually I think it is over here. Excuse me, puppy. I have to find, there it is. So you guys can see I've come in here and I've started to illustrate the shadowed zones. I'm breaking up this area. We're going to do the same thing over here on his face, but we're going to come in here first and, you know, we're just going to we're going to find it like this. I'm going to put some shadowed over here, in here. We're going to find these zones just by simple, the way it makes you feel when you see it colored in. It helps, see, to kind of color in these zones, and just use your pencil as a tool. And when we're done, we don't go too heavy with the shading, but we're going to go ahead and just come in here like this. We're going to outline after we're through here. So remembering the chin has shading on it, and we're going to give him a cleft chin, corner of the nose, the side of the nose. Okay, and we're going to come over here. This cheek is going to be shading this section of the body, so that's going to be shaded in, okay, like that. And then we've got probably a little bit right there, there. Let's go ahead and we know this side of the chest is gonna have some shading on it, so we're gonna go ahead and come in here right now and put some shading here on all the sides of the chest muscle is actually 4 large separate muscles, and we're also gonna put some shading in here to emphasize the corner of the neck. You can see where I didn't come past this line. And we're going to come in here a little bit there. Just a little. Like this. Alright everybody, since so many of you seem to always have trouble with this, we're going to come in here. We're going to frame in a hand. So this will be fun for everybody. We've got a box shape. Very simple. We know we've got the forearm here. And we're going to kind of put that in like this. It's 2 sections. We'll go ahead and we know we've got 4 knuckles and a thumb. We've got our thumb bent over here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the top of these knuckles. We're going to come in. We're just going to make the simple sort of insinuation that we've got bent fingers here. And we'll go ahead and put the lines in. We're going to put a simple line here. 2 and 3. We're going to look a little harder here until we can find those knuckles. Okay, we know we got knuckles here starting about there. So we know that that's the back of the hand, roughly speaking. We've got a thumb like that. So we got knuckles. Here's where the back of the knuckles and the back of the hand start. We've got this section, you know, and that's questionable here. Some of that's a little questionable. Not my best hand, but we'll go ahead and use it. And we're going to come in here and shade it. Let's put the blades on for our boy here. 1, 2, and 3. We know we're coming off the back of the hand here. 1, roughly speaking. Okay. We're gonna go like that. And we're gonna find a little more knuckle here, a little more knuckle here. And eventually we'll get the knuckles just so. Not so much too heavy on that side of the hand. And we want the fingers to really curl around. So we know that we're going to have darkness on this side of our hand, darkness on this side. And you know the old saying, when in doubt, black it out. So this can kind of help us in finding our shape as well. So we're going to define it using our shadows and slowly, okay, slowly but surely, knowing we got more on this side than that side. A little shadow right there. We'll go ahead and start inking now and we'll see what we come up with. So still using the same pen. We're at 9 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's see how much we can do this in real time. Okay. There's my son. I know he's in the background. He's doing his own thing there.
Some comedy gold.
Yep, you're comedy gold, Dave.
Digging for gold.
This is the technique that I use. I mean, I'm sure there's other guys out there that are going to say it's maybe cheating, but
Oh, hey.
I don't see any reason in just not, you know, I can just go ahead and erase my pencil lines, my construction lines after I'm done here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and come in like this. There we go. We'll go on the outside there. I'm adding a little thumb. It's a little size in there. Same here.
Good one, right?
I'm going to accent the outsides like this.
I comedy gold, not digging for gold.
And like this. You can see I'm actually leaving out some of the lines because it's a gesture. I'm looking for the gesture of the hand. So there we go. And we're about done. Here we go. Okay. And we've done the gestures, I think, for the hand. Alright. Hope everybody liked that. Please join me back again for another fine episode here at the Artist Corner, where I, Mr. Dave Joyner, can bring you fine drawing tutorials on a regular basis. Thank you, and please come back again anytime.